Hello Internet, this is BoneCarlos coming to you live with another quote-unquote weapons optimization guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at the MK14 or Mark 14. I don't want to start any kind of flame war because of that, so take your pick. And so yeah, we're going to be talking about the MK/Mark 14. As always, I'm going to go ahead and give you the base stats of the weapon before I go ahead and go into my recommendations. Unlocked at a later level, at level 60, it is a semi-automatic assault rifle that has a 20 round ammo capacity, 30 if you decide to slap on extended mags. The headshot multiplier is pretty much on par with all the other assault rifles at 1.4. What isn't on par is the damage. It does do 75 damage up close, 49 at a distance. So what this means is you're going to be killing in 2 to 3 shots depending on the range of your opponent. Now the damage drop off is actually quite high. The range of this weapon is actually quite high for assault rifles. It's at 25 meters and extends all the way, and it drops down to 50. So you're gonna have a nice long range to be able to use this weapon. To reload it, it is 2.67 seconds, but if you're just gonna be adding it, it's under 2 seconds at 1.9. And the aim down science is still at 1/3 of a second, along par with all the other assault rifles. Now, mainly, what a lot of people do is run around with this, what the MK14 is, just use it as a straight basic assault rifle. They'll spam the trigger, and you could find a class very easy to fit that kind of style of play. Just slap on focus, a red dot sight, or a holographic, and then go to town with sleight of hand, quick draw, and stalker, and you're good to go for pretty much just spamming those shots. But that's not really how you want to use this weapon. This is a very precise weapon. It's a very high damaging weapon, and just spamming shots is pretty ineffective. So what you want to do is you want to take your 2 to 3 shots, put those double tap the trigger, get 2, maybe 4 shots into your opponent, and you'll drop them quite easily. So with that in mind, I was messing around with a bunch of different attachments and, you know, perks and this and that, and what I came out that worked really well for me was using 2 times attachment, using a grenade launcher and a suppressor. For my first perk, I ended up using sleight of hand. For my second, I was kind of torn between assassin or hardline, so depending on your own playstyle and on what you prefer, go ahead and pick either one of those 2. And for the third is marksman. Now, I know I've said before that underbarrel attachments for weapons are pretty just not the best choice, but really this is just the iron sights on this weapon are nice and open. They're very compact and very easy to use, and the recoil is very manageable, especially if you're staggering your shots and you're not just spamming that trigger like crazy. So there's no need for kick. Focus, it would be my second choice, but if you're going to be using 2-time attachment, why not go for it? So grenade launcher and suppressor work really well together, especially if enemy decides to duck behind cover. If you manage to put 2 shots and need a third one and they duck behind cover, switch over real quick to your grenade launcher and put that shot into your opponent to bring them down. And that's also why I chose sleight of hand over any other first pick, because you can actually hit an opponent, it'll stun them, and you'll reload it before the stun wears off, and they're able to get away. So it does take 2 grenade launcher shots to bring down an opponent, but more than likely, once I get them close enough to that blast radius, they do not get away, because that stun and the stun slowing down effect of the grenade launcher, you're able to bring them down with that second shot with sleight of hand. Assassin and hardline is just an obvious choice. For the third one, it's going to be marksman. You're not going to have the added effect of a zoom, of a dot sight, or an ACOG sight, or a thermal sight, or whatever. And marksman will just help you identify your enemies at a distance. So that was it for my MK14 or Mark 14 video. Unfortunately, all the footage that I had of me using that grenade launcher suppressor setup was lost into the oblivion that is the internet, but check it out, try it out, see what you guys think, and give me guys your feedback. I would greatly appreciate that. Other than that, I'm going to get on out of here, and yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed.